everybody. So I'm making peanut butter pie to take to church tonight, but I didn't have a pie crust, so I just decided to do it in like a casserole dish and do it. I'm doing my own little take on it. So I just ground up a sleeve of graham crackers and a sleeve of Oreos because I couldn't decide if I wanted the Oreo crust or the graham cracker crust and decided to do them both. So I just mixed them together and then I melted a stick of butter and I'm just going to pour it over it and just kind of combine it all together and press it down. So once you get the butter all mixed in, it's going to look like this. It's going to be a little wet. And you just take it and just kind of press it down into the pan. And as it sits in the refrigerator, it'll make a nice little crust for you. Okay, so for the pie filling, now remember I'm doubling this recipe. So if you're just making a regular pie, you'll only want to use one of these. But I'm doubling it to take to church tonight. So I'm going to use 2 blocks of the 8-ounce cream cheese. And I'll just be honest, I like the Philadelphia brand better because it don't seem to stick to the paper the way the off-brand does, but the off-brand is what I have. We're going to add 2 cups of powdered sugar. So I'm going to need 1 more. Again, I'm doubling this recipe, so if you're just doing 1 pie, you're only going to need 1 cup, but I'm making a big casserole. So 2 cups of powdered sugar. And then we're going to add 2 cups of peanut butter. And let me show y'all why I love this Pampered Chef thing. You can do the wet on this side, but when you're doing something like peanut butter, you just push it right out. And look at there, just perfect. You don't have to fuss. You don't have to scrape a bowl. There it is. I love it. And you're going to fold in 2 8-ounce containers of Cool Whip. Or you can make your own, but I don't have time for that today, even though it's really easy. I'm just doing what I have. And so this is what I'm going to use today. But you're going to use 2 of these. I'm going to fold in 1 and then come back and add the other one. But I'm just going to turn my mixer on and let it start mixing. Now that I have that semi-mixed up, I'm going to add my other thing of Cool Whip to the mixture and let it finish mixing. These little scrapers are amazing too from Pampered Chef because it just cleans the bowl right on out for you. Okay, so I've let this go for a minute. I'm going to show y'all. It's so creamy and yummy. Look at that. So now you're just going to put it over here in your crust and let it sit in the refrigerator at least an hour so it kind of hardens up. And it's ready to go. That's it. So I've got it all dumped in here. Now I'm just going to spread it out even. And if you have Reese cups, you can crumble them up and put them on top. Or some people put chocolate chips on top. I didn't have any Reese cups, but I may go put a few chocolate chips on top. My husband don't care much for the chocolate part, so I'll probably only put it on half of it. But once you get it kind of spread out even, then you're just going to stick it into the refrigerator for at least an hour. That way it'll kind of harden up and you can cut it like little bars. So that's what it's going to look like. I covered part of it with chocolate chips. See?